All right, we're moving on to Fine Arts Survey Waiver.
Round 3.
Round 3.
This should,
Put that down. Okay.
this should bring this to a point to where I know the board has already approved it, but this is to a point to where, as we thoroughly discussed in our second round, that originally aligns with our original proposal. It clearly identifies what classes students can use to get out, or to use as requirements to meet the waiver. It addresses the concern that some of the board members had brought up of where, band members may be using their waiver to get out, or people could use multiple waivers to get out of multiple classes. It addresses that so that if you're using marching band to get out of PE, you cannot also use it to get out of Fine Arts Survey unless you're a 4-year band member. So there's 2 ways that you could waive the Fine Arts Survey requirement. The first bullet is that the student take a course annually within one area of concentration in the fine arts over their 4 years. And then the second way would that they would complete their 1.0 fine arts graduation requirement by doing half a performing arts course, or a 0.5 in performing arts and a 0.5 in visual arts. And we specifically laid out the classes that qualified for that.
So under the first bullet, the band is not music, or it only counts if it's not also a PE waiver?
A student that did marching band for all 4 years could waive out of the 0.5 Fine Arts Survey. But if a student said, I did 2 years of marching band, now I'm not doing it anymore, but I want to use it towards the Fine Arts Survey waiver, they couldn't, because unless they prove that they didn't use it to waive out of PE. It stops them from double dipping, basically.
So no double dipping.
Right.
Any other questions?
Well, the only question is then, is your intent, you're going to incorporate this into a revised policy 6.310, and then it'll come back to the board to approve the policy?
I haven't even thought about it that way. I thought that's the board.
Because we have a policy on credit for alternative programs, and it includes substitution for physical education, other required courses is one of the categories.
I thought that might have been addressed when the board approved the action that they want a waiver for fine arts, and this is just how that waiver would be implemented.
And I thought we knew you were going to come back with well, let me ask it a different way then. Why would we, if we have a policy that covers substitution for physical education and other required courses, which fine arts is, why wouldn't we adopt the language into the policy so it's all covered in one place?
We can, if the majority of the board wants to do that. I don't have an issue with it.
I think we do this so that we can register the kids over break and then.
Oh no, I'm okay with what it is, but I thought I'm not.
Formalize it in a policy, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I would keep it all together.
So bring it up at the next policy council meeting and put that in.
Well, do we need to vote on this now, or?
Yes, we should.
We should, okay. Yeah.
Because you got in your Friday packet, there was an email from a citizen.
Yes.
Yeah, I called him and talked to him and kind of explained what we were doing, but in his situation, he has an incoming freshman, and I told him that I think they're registering over the break, and so when they're trying to do their 4-year plan, they should know that they have this option or not. So I think tonight's the night.
Okay.
So who wants to do the motion for this? Because there is no motion up there.
What motion are we on? Didn't we already approve the waiver?
I think you all already approved the
We
waiver,
approved
and
the
I think you would
waiver.
just take a straw poll that you're in support of implementing these
Into the
requirements
policy.
for the waiver.
Okay, so
I vote positive.
Yes.
Yeah.
so okay, let's go through and then say yes or no. Marion.
Mr. Grisham?
Yes.
Ms. Ruska?
Yes?
Dr. King?
Yes.
Mr. Moon?
Yes.
Mr. Walsh?
Yes.
Mr. Welch?
Yes.
Mr. Cindy?
Yes. Okay,